Hey YouTube, I'm Vestic, and I wanted to do a short review video for Final Fantasy VIII since I just finished my playthrough. It's a game that I grew up with. It has the nostalgia factor for me. It's a Final Fantasy game, and I enjoy that section of the RPG world, the JRPG world. So I wanted to play through the game, just fast and loose, enjoy it. See if the junction system still stood up to some of the modern systems that are newer games. And I had a great time with it. I think the story still holds up fairly well. The junction system is still interesting. It's pretty unique. There aren't many systems out there where you can use something that gets you a stat boost and then you slowly lose stats if you don't replenish it. And it also opens up a lot of different avenues in the game itself with the stats, the elemental defense and status defense junctions. So yeah, I had a good time. It was fun. And rediscovering a bunch of the tricks of the trade, if you will, was really cool for me. And if you watch my playthrough, I use the GFs, kind of like HM slaves and Pokemon. I have them just so I'm not inconvenienced. So I use them as stat buffs, basically. I didn't summon them at all. I don't think I summoned them once in my playthrough. And that's something that if I do another playthrough, I would probably change. That's something I missed out on, was seeing all the GF animations and figuring out strategies that use them, especially throughout the last couple fights or the Ultima and Omega weapon fights. I know there's strategies that involve GFs that help you get through those fights a little easier. But overall, Emo Squall, the same Emo Squall. He's afraid to count on people, and then he meets Renoa, and that changes. Still a good storyline. A lot of the love storylines in games are fairly, the same, and it depends on the characters. And we have Withdrawn Squall and Outgoing Renoa, and it works for me. I enjoyed it. And then you have Zell, who needs his hot dogs and is loud, and Quistis, who wants to be in control, or Selphie, who is just bubbly, and Irvine, who's Irvine. I'm not exactly sure what box to put him in. But the characters were great. I enjoyed getting to know them again, and there were a couple of grindy points where I remembered that I don't have all that much time anymore to just grind away hundreds of hours in games, but maxing out stats, man, just thinking about that got me to smile when I was in the island closest to heaven and the island closest to hell and things like that. And the end game in Ultimicia's Castle was exactly what I remembered. It was a big puzzle, and I had forgotten where everything was. I went into the castle, there was nothing, and I remembered bosses just popping up left and right. So rediscovering the castle and figuring out all those puzzles that I had forgotten about was really cool. It's an awesome experience. And if you're watching this video to see if you want to pick up Final Fantasy VIII, because for whatever reason you haven't heard of it yet, you're the younger gaming generation, whatever the case may be, I would give it a try. It's really cheap since it's an older game. There's a remastered version, which I'm definitely going to use next time I play through, because of all the quality of life updates and some of the graphical updates that I tried to improvise using mods, which was a complete pain. Some of them didn't work the right way, but the new version, you don't have to worry about that. Anyways, that is it for my review. If you want to watch me play through these games live, you can check me out at twitch.tv/VesticGS, or you can wait for me to upload my videos on my channel in 30 to 45 minute increments. I will continue doing it until it doesn't work for me anymore, which I hope is a very, very long time away. Thank you for coming, and I will see you next time.